Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about cost of living in Singapore. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. I will going to talk about rent, utilities, internet, mobile tariff, transportation, groceries, restaurants, international school and helpers. Let me start with rent, the biggest expense in Singapore. Generally, all houses are high-rise apartments. There are two types of apartments, HDB and condominium. I will explain more about HDB and condo in the next slide. In general, HDB are cheaper than the condominium, and majority of locals live in HDBs. So HDB will cost you around 1,700 to 2,500 depending on the location and the area of the HDB. And condominium will start from 1,900 up to 3,000. Again, it is depending on the locality and the area of the condo. You can find HDB and condo in many websites like Property Guru or 99.co. Or if you are looking for the room sharing option, you can look into the Gumtree or Carousel. Okay, so generally the contracts will be like 6 months of contracts minimum required for the HDB apartment, and for the condominium you need minimum 3 months of contract. But in general, all the owners prefer 1 year of contract, and you also need to give the deposit for 1 month of rent, and you need to pay advance 1 month of rent. So for example, if you buy an apartment or if you rent an apartment for $2,000 per month, you need to pay in advance 2,000 and 1 month of rent advance 2,000, so totally $4,000. Coming to HDB versus condominium. HDBs are developed by government. HDB stands for Housing Development Board. Most of the houses are 2 BHK, 3 BHK or 4 BHK. There will be a common play area for each HDB cluster, and HDBs are more affordable. Whereas condominium are developed by private developer. Generally condominium have features like swimming pool, gym, party hall, barbecue and many more. In condo you will get various units like studio, 1 bed, 2 bed or 3 bed, and generally condominiums are costlier than the HDB. Coming to utilities. Utilities basically contains electricity, water and cooking gas. It will cost around $100 to $150 depending on the usage. Once you sign the contract, house agent will help to register tenant name with the SP group, and along with the registration, tenant also need to book the appointment with SG group to enable all the services. Coming to internet, generally it will cost around $30 to $60 for unlimited data. If you are willing to sign 2 years of contract, installation charges can be waived off. Also, 4 months of internet bill will be waived off. So first step is you can select fiber bundle plan from Singtel, StarHub or M1 according to your requirement. After that you can book the appointment with them, and technical person will come and visit your house and install router and Wi-Fi modem for you. Coming to mobile tariff, it will cost around $10 to $60 per person depending on the usage. Again, you can select plan from M1, Singtel or StarHub. So generally there are two kind of plans. One is prepaid without any contract. Another one is postpaid with contract. So you can, depending on your usage and your requirement, you can select any of this plan. Coming to public transportation, it will cost you around $50 to $100 per month per person, depending on how much do you travel every day. Generally, each and every location are well connected by public transportation. You can buy SMRT card from any of the MRT station and top up required amount, or also you can use your credit card or debit card, or you can also use the Google Pay or Samsung Pay from your mobile. Coming to groceries, It will cost you around $200 to $400 depending on how many person are staying in the house. Generally, one person it will cost around $200. So there are many supermarkets has a delivery option like FairPrice, Lazada, and Giant. And then there are many more supermarkets. You can order online and you will get the delivery. Coming to restaurants, you can find all kind of cuisine in Singapore. It will cost you around $10 to $50 per person. There are many food delivery options are also available. Generally, you can find hawker centers also in each and every areas with more reasonable price. Coming to my last slides, I have categorized all the options in the three section. First one is family with kid, another one is couple, and the last one is single. So to start with rent first. So for rent for two bed or three bed option, HDB will cost you around 1700 to 2500 and condo will cost around 1900 to 3000 depending on the location and the size of the condo. For couple also the HDB and condo rates will be same. For the single person, if they go for the room sharing option, the HDB will be available for 500 to $800 and condo will cost around 700 to $1300. Okay, so for utilities, for family, it might cost up to $100 to $200. For couple, it costs around $80 to 150 depending on usage. And for the single person, mostly it will be included in the rent. For the internet, as I told you, it will cost around $30 to $60 and also applicable for the couple. And for single person, mostly it will be included with the rent. For mobile tariff, it will be around $10 to $50 for everyone, for each person. So again, it is depending on the usage and what plan you select. Okay, coming back to the public transportation, if it is a family and two-person are working, so it might cost around $100 to $200 per month. For couple, it might cost around $50 to 150, and for single, it might cost around $50 to $100. For groceries, for family minimum, it might cost $600 and it can go up to $1,200. For couple, it will be $400 to $800 and single, uh, again it is depending on if they are cooking at home or they eat outside. So minimum I have considered $200 and up to $400. For restaurant, one time it will cost around minimum $30 and it can go up to $100. For couple, minimum it will be $20 and it can go up to 75, and for single $10 to $30. And only for the family who has a one kid and the kid is going to school, so the school will cost around $1,000 to $1,700 in international primary school. So this is very expensive, and and if they need a helper, full-time helper, it might cost around $900 to $1,000 including salary and the levy. So that total cost for the family with one kid uh, comes around $4,000 to $8,000. Again, $4,000 doesn't include the international school and the helper cost. And if you add all these, it might go up to 8,000. For couple, minimum it will cost around $2,500 to $5,000, and for single person, it might cost from $800 to $2,000. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, please write into the comment box below. Thank you.